Listen closely, because what you are about to experience is not meant to be rushed, skipped, or ignored. This moment is a divine invitation into alignment, a sacred opportunity to place your entire day under the covering of the Almighty God, the one who speaks and creation obeys, the one who opens doors that no man can shut, and the one who orders the steps of those who trust in him. Before anything else happens today, before decisions are made, before words are spoken, before challenges arise, before opportunities appear, there is one truth that must be settled in your spirit. When God's hand is upon your life, nothing can go wrong outside of His divine permission, and everything can be transformed into purpose. Today's prayer is titled, Lord, let your hand guide everything I do today. And as this prayer unfolds, something powerful will begin to take shape within you. Not just motivation, not just inspiration, but direction, clarity, alignment, a renewed awareness that you are not walking through this day alone, and that every step can be governed by wisdom that is higher than human understanding. If you remain here until the end of this prayer, here is what will begin to manifest in your life. You will receive a deeper sense of peace in the middle of uncertainty. You will gain clarity where confusion once dominated your thoughts. You will begin to walk with confidence, knowing that your steps are being established. You will experience divine protection over your movements, your decisions, your family, and your future. You will start to recognize doors of opportunity that were previously hidden. And most importantly, you will learn how to surrender control and trust the perfect guidance of God in everything you do today. Because when God guides, He does not mislead. When His hand is involved, there is purpose even in delays, meaning even in waiting seasons, and victory even in battles that seem overwhelming. Let everything within you begin to shift its focus right now away from fear, away from pressure, away from distraction, and toward the greatness of God who reigns above all. The Lord we are speaking to is not limited by time. He is not confused by complexity. He is not overwhelmed by the problems that overwhelm human minds. He is the same God who parted seas, who made water flow from a rock, who caused walls to fall without weapons, and who turned impossible situations into testimonies that echo across generations. And that same God is ready to guide your day. Not partially, not halfway, not conditionally, but completely. So as we enter into this atmosphere of prayer, let your heart become open. Let your spirit become sensitive. Let your thoughts slow down from chaos and lean into divine instruction. And now, lift your expectation, because this is not a passive moment. This is a spiritual positioning. Before we continue deeper into this prayer, I encourage you to engage with this moment in faith. If you believe that God's hand should guide your decisions today, like this video right now as a simple act of agreement. Write in the comments, Lord, guide my steps today. Let it be a declaration of surrender and trust. Share this prayer with at least one person in your life who needs direction, clarity, or peace in their journey right now. You never know who is waiting for a word like this to realign their path. And if you are part of this growing community of believers seeking God daily, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss moments like this, where heaven meets daily life through prayer. Because every time you return here, it is another opportunity to reset your mind, refocus your spirit, and realign your day with divine purpose. Now, as we move deeper, understand this. The hand of God is not just symbolic. It represents direction, covering, influence, and authority. When the hand of God is upon something, it is marked, protected, and guided toward fulfillment. You are not just asking for success today, you are asking for divine order. You are asking that every meeting, every conversation, every decision, every step, and every opportunity be aligned with heaven's agenda for your life. There may be moments today where confusion tries to rise, There may be moments where pressure tries to distract you. There may be moments where uncertainty whispers fear into your mind. But when the hand of God is leading you, even confusion becomes instruction, even pressure becomes strength, and even uncertainty becomes a setup for clarity. So today, we are not walking blindly. We are walking guided. We are not guessing. We are being led. We are not striving alone. We are covered by the wisdom and mercy of the Most High. And as you continue with this prayer, something is being established in your spirit, a quiet but powerful assurance that you are under divine direction. Let your heart now align with gratitude. Begin to acknowledge the goodness of God, the breath in your lungs, the strength in your body, the opportunity of a new day, the unseen protection through the night, the favor that has carried you until this very moment. None of it is ordinary. It is evidence of grace. And now, as we step fully into this prayer journey, prepare your spirit to receive guidance, peace, wisdom, and divine order for everything you will do today. Lord, I come before you at the beginning of this day with a heart that is fully open and surrendered. I acknowledge that without you, I can do nothing that truly lasts, nothing that truly carries eternal purpose, nothing that is guided by true wisdom. So today, I place every part of my life into your hands. I place my thoughts, my decisions, my movements, my conversations, my opportunities, and my responsibilities under the covering of your divine direction. Lord, let your hand guide everything I do today. Before I take a single step, I ask that you go ahead of me, go before my decisions, and prepare the path that I cannot see. Remove every hidden trap, every unseen distraction, every mistake that I could easily walk into without knowing. Align my footsteps with your perfect will, so that even when I do not understand what is happening in the moment, I will still trust that you are leading me into something greater than my understanding. Father, I surrender my mind to you right now. Cleanse it from confusion, from anxiety, from fear, from overthinking, and from anything that does not align with your peace. Let every thought that rises in me today be filtered through your wisdom. If a thought is not from you, remove it. If a decision is not aligned with your purpose, block it. If a direction is not part of your plan, close it before I even walk into it. Lord, guide my eyes today. Let me see what you want me to see, not what fear tries to show me. Let me recognize opportunities that carry purpose. Let me discern people correctly, not by appearance alone, but by spiritual wisdom and understanding. Protect my vision from deception and my perception from error. Guide my ears today, Lord. Let me hear the right voices. Silence every voice that leads me away from peace, away from purpose, away from integrity. And tune my spirit to hear your gentle direction, even in the smallest details of the day. If you speak in a whisper, let me not be too distracted to hear you. Guide my words today, O God. Let everything I say carry grace, truth, and wisdom. Remove from my mouth every word that could bring harm, confusion, or regret. Let my speech build, encourage, and reflect your character. Even in difficult conversations, give me the right words at the right time, with the right spirit. Lord, guide my steps. Where I should go, lead me there. Where I should not go, close the door firmly and clearly. If I am about to walk into a situation that is not aligned with your will, redirect me, even if it requires discomfort. I would rather be corrected by you than destroyed by my own understanding. Father, I ask for divine order over my schedule today. Every appointment, every task, every responsibility, align it according to your perfect timing. Remove delay where there should be progress, and remove rush where there should be patience. Teach me to walk in divine timing, not human pressure. Lord, place your hand upon my work today. Whatever I touch, let it be guided by excellence and favor. Give me clarity in what I do, strength in what I complete, and wisdom in how I handle challenges. Let confusion not dominate my productivity. Let frustration not control my emotions. Let your peace govern my actions. I ask you, Lord, to guide my relationships today. Bring the right people closer and distance me from anything that would harm my destiny. Let every interaction I have today serve a purpose aligned with your will. Give me discernment to know when to speak, when to listen, when to stay, and when to walk away in peace. Father, I place my emotions into your hands. Guide my heart so that it does not react out of pain, anger, or misunderstanding. Replace emotional instability with divine peace. Even when situations try to disturb my inner balance, let your presence stabilize me from within. Lord, I invite your hand into my decisions today, big and small. Whether it is something life-changing or something simple and routine, I ask that you be involved in all of it. Do not allow me to rely solely on my limited understanding. Teach me to pause, to listen, and to follow your leading. When uncertainty rises, remind me that you are still in control. When doors seem closed, remind me that your timing is perfect. When I feel pressure, remind me that your guidance is gentle and steady. When I feel weak, remind me that your strength is made perfect in weakness. Lord, I ask for protection over everything connected to me today. Protect my going out and my coming in. Protect my mind from negative influences. Protect my heart from discouragement. Protect my path from unseen dangers. Let no assignment of darkness succeed against the direction you have established for my life. Let your hand be upon my finances, my plans, my responsibilities, and my future. Order them according to your will. Teach me stewardship, discipline, and wisdom in every area. Let nothing I do today be wasted or meaningless in your sight. Lord, if I begin to drift, pull me back. If I begin to doubt, remind me of your faithfulness. If I begin to rush ahead of you, slow me down gently. If I begin to lag behind your timing, strengthen me to move forward again. Keep me in alignment with your perfect will at all times. I declare that today will not be guided by confusion, but by divine direction. It will not be controlled by fear, but by faith. It will not be ruled by chaos, but by heavenly order. Let your presence be evident in every step I take, even in moments I do not notice it immediately. Lord, let your wisdom go before me like a lamp in darkness. Let it illuminate paths that are unclear. Let it reveal what is hidden. Let it expose what I need to avoid. Let it strengthen what I need to pursue. And as I continue through this day, I ask that you remain close to me, not distant, not occasional, but constant. Let me be aware of your guidance in every moment, in every shift, in every opportunity, and in every decision that lies ahead. Lord, I continue before you with the same heart of surrender, still standing in dependence on your guidance, still asking for your hand to remain upon every detail of this day. Do not withdraw from me, Lord. Do not let me rely on my own understanding even for a single moment. Stay involved in what I see, what I hear, what I decide, and what I become throughout this day. Let your presence be active in the background of everything I do, even when I am not consciously aware. Let your spirit gently correct me when I begin to drift. Let your wisdom interrupt my wrong choices before they take shape. Let your peace redirect my emotions when they try to lead me into confusion. Father, I ask again, guide everything I do today. Guide my discipline, Lord. Where I lack consistency, strengthen me. Where I lack focus, restore me. Where I feel lazy or distracted, awaken a deeper sense of purpose within me. Let me not waste this day on things that carry no eternal value. Teach me to prioritize what matters and to release what does not align with your will. Lord, guide my environment. Every place I enter today, let it be touched by your presence. Let peace enter before me. Let favor surround me. Let confusion flee from every space I step into. If there is any environment that is not meant for me today, close it gently but clearly. If there is any place where my purpose is needed, open it with divine timing. Father, guide my opportunities. I pray that I will not miss what you have prepared for me. Open my spiritual eyes so I can recognize doors that carry purpose, even if they do not look like what I expected. Remove blindness from my perception so I do not overlook blessings disguised in simple moments. Lord, guide my reactions today. Do not let me respond based on emotion alone. When I am provoked, give me restraint. When I am misunderstood, give me patience. When I am challenged, give me wisdom. When I am tempted to react quickly, slow my spirit down and remind me that you are still in control. Let my inner world be aligned with your peace. Remove every storm inside of me that tries to rise above your voice. Silence internal noise that clouds my judgment. Replace inner chaos with divine stability. Let my heart become a place where your guidance is clearly heard and easily followed. Lord, guide my intentions. Purify what I desire today. Remove selfish ambition, prideful motivation, and anything that does not reflect your nature. Align my desires with your purpose, so that even what I want becomes what you want for me. Let my motives be clean, sincere, and rooted in love and truth. Father, guide my strength. When I feel weak, sustain me. When I feel tired, renew me. When I feel overwhelmed, carry me. Do not let my physical or emotional limitations stop what you have ordained for this day. Infuse me with supernatural endurance to complete what I need to accomplish without losing peace. Lord, guide my focus in moments of distraction. There will be things today trying to pull my attention away from what matters. There will be voices competing for my mind. There will be situations trying to scatter my thoughts, but I ask that you bring me back every time I drift. Center my mind again and again on what is aligned with your purpose. Guide my character today, Lord. Let my actions reflect integrity even when no one is watching. Let honesty guide my decisions even when shortcuts appear easier. Let humility shape how I treat others. Let love govern how I respond. Let patience define my attitude in difficult moments. Father, guide my battles today. I do not know what I will face, but you already know. Prepare me for what I cannot predict. Strengthen me for what I cannot see coming. Protect me from battles that are not mine to fight, and give me victory in the ones you have appointed me to overcome. Lord, guide my spirit into awareness of your presence throughout the day. Do not let me become spiritually numb or disconnected. Keep my heart sensitive to you even in busy moments. Even in noise, let me still recognize your whisper. Even in movement, let me still feel your direction. I ask you, Lord, to guide my thoughts when I am alone, in silence, when no one is speaking to me, when no one is around me. Guard my mind from negative cycles. Break every repetitive thought pattern that brings fear, doubt, or discouragement. Replace them with truth, clarity, and peace rooted in you. Father, guide my purpose today. Let everything I do, even the smallest task, be aligned with meaning. Let nothing I do be wasted or empty. Even in ordinary moments, reveal divine significance. Teach me that purpose is not only in big events, but also in daily obedience. Lord, guide my steps when I feel uncertain. If I hesitate, give me clarity. If I feel lost, give me direction. If I feel unsure, give me confirmation. If I feel stuck, open a way forward. Do not allow me to remain stagnant in confusion when your wisdom is available to me. Guide my heart away from fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of tomorrow, fear of what I cannot control. Remove it completely. Replace it with trust in your sovereignty. Let my confidence be rooted not in myself, but in your unchanging nature. Lord, guide my decisions even when pressure is present. Do not let urgency push me into mistakes. Do not let external expectations lead me away from your will. Teach me to pause, to listen, and to follow your peace as confirmation of the right path. I ask you again, Lord, guide everything I do today. Lord, I remain before you in this same posture of surrender, refusing to move ahead of your presence, refusing to assume control over what only you can perfectly govern. I am still asking, still depending, still yielding every part of this day into your capable hands. Let nothing today escape your attention in my life. Let nothing be left outside of your guidance. Let every detail, even the smallest and most unnoticed, be aligned with your divine will. Father, I ask you once again, take full control and guide everything I do today. Guide my timing, Lord. Teach me when to move and when to wait. Teach me when to speak and when to remain silent. Teach me when to act quickly and when to pause in patience. Remove from me the spirit of impatience that rushes ahead of your plans. Remove from me the anxiety that makes me feel like I must force outcomes. Let me understand that what you have ordained does not require my striving, only my obedience. Lord, guide my mindset throughout this entire day. If negativity tries to enter, replace it with truth. If discouragement tries to settle, replace it with hope. If doubt tries to grow, replace it with faith. Let my mind become a space where your word is louder than every internal and external voice. Let my thoughts be anchored in what is stable, eternal, and unshakable in you. Father, guide my vision for my future, even while I walk through today. Do not let me become so focused on temporary struggles that I forget eternal purpose. Open my understanding so I can see beyond the immediate and trust that you are building something greater through every moment I experience today. Lord, guide my relationships in a deeper way. Align me with people who strengthen my purpose and gently remove me from connections that weaken my spiritual direction. Give me discernment to recognize intentions that are not visible on the surface. Protect me from manipulation, misunderstanding, and emotional confusion in my interactions. Father, guide my integrity when I am tested. When I am tempted to compromise, strengthen me to stand firm. When I am tempted to take shortcuts, remind me of the value of obedience. When I am tempted to act in ways that do not reflect you, convict my heart gently but clearly. Let righteousness be stronger in me than convenience. Lord, guide my inner peace. Let no external situation have authority over my internal stability. Even if things around me become unpredictable, let my heart remain steady in you. Even if conversations become difficult, let my spirit remain calm. Even if plans change suddenly, let my trust remain unshaken. Father, guide my decisions with divine precision. Let me not miss what you are trying to show me. Let me not overlook instructions you are placing in subtle ways. Train my spirit to recognize your leading even in ordinary moments. Let your guidance become something I recognize quickly, without hesitation or confusion. Lord, guide my steps when I feel pressure from others. Do not let me be shaped by expectations that are not aligned with your will for my life. Free me from the need to please everyone. Free me from fear of judgment. Free me from the burden of trying to meet standards that you did not set for me. Father, guide my emotional responses. When I feel hurt, let me not react in bitterness. When I feel disappointed, let me not withdraw from your presence. When I feel overwhelmed, let me not lose focus on your goodness. Teach me to process every emotion under your guidance instead of reacting impulsively. Lord, guide my productivity today. Let everything I put my hands to carry meaning and direction. Remove confusion from my tasks. Remove delay from unnecessary distractions. Remove frustration from things that are meant to flow smoothly. Let your order establish itself in everything I attempt today. Father, guide my spirit into deeper sensitivity to you. Let me not become spiritually dull or distracted by the noise of the world. Keep my heart awake to your presence. Keep my spirit responsive to your whisper. Keep my attention anchored in your voice above all others. Lord, guide my confidence. Not confidence in myself, but confidence in you working through me. Let me walk today without fear of failure, because I know you are leading me. Let me act without hesitation when you give direction. Let me move with boldness that is rooted in divine assurance. Father, guide my peace when things do not go as expected. If delays arise, teach me patience. If doors close, teach me trust. If answers take time, teach me endurance. Let me not interpret delays as abandonment, but as divine protection or preparation. Lord, guide my thoughts when I reflect on my life. Let me not be trapped in regret or past mistakes. Let me not be held captive by things I cannot change. Instead, guide my mind into gratitude for how far you have brought me and faith for where you are taking me. Father, guide my words in moments of tension. Let me not speak in anger. Let me not respond in haste. Let me not say anything that I will regret later. Instead, fill my mouth with wisdom, patience, and grace, even in difficult conversations. Lord, guide my awareness of your presence throughout this entire day. Let me not only seek you in moments of prayer, but also recognize you in the middle of activity, work, movement, and silence. Let my awareness of you become continuous, not occasional. Father, guide my heart away from worry, every concern about tomorrow, every anxiety about outcomes, every fear of uncertainty. Remove it now and replace it with deep trust in your sovereignty. Let my spirit rest in the assurance that you are already in my tomorrow. Lord, guide my endurance when I feel like giving up. Strengthen me internally when motivation fades. Renew my inner fire when I feel tired. Carry me when I feel like I cannot continue. Let me not abandon what you have called me to walk through today. Father, guide my attention back to what truly matters. Remove distractions that carry no purpose. Remove habits that drain my time and energy. Remove anything that competes with your voice in my life today. Lord, I am still here before you, still asking, still depending, still yielding every part of this day into your hands. Lord, I remain here in your presence, still surrendered, still dependent, still refusing to step into this day without your guidance, leading every detail of my life. I acknowledge again that my understanding is limited, but your wisdom is infinite. My strength is limited, but your power has no measure. My vision is partial, but you see the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything before it even happens. So once again, I place myself under your leadership. Guide everything I do today. Father, guide my decisions when I feel uncertain about what is right. When two paths seem similar, give me discernment to choose the one that aligns with your will, not just the one that appears easier. When confusion tries to cloud my judgment, bring clarity that cuts through every distraction. Let me not be moved by appearances, but by divine instruction. Lord, guide my spirit when I feel spiritually dry or distracted. Reignite in me a hunger for your presence throughout the day. Let me not only seek you in this moment of prayer, but carry awareness of you in every activity, every task, every interaction. Let my connection with you not be limited to words spoken, but lived in obedience and sensitivity. Father, guide my environment in ways I do not even perceive. Go ahead of me into places I will enter today. Prepare those spaces for peace, order, and alignment with your purpose. If there is anything in those environments that could harm my progress, neutralize it before I arrive. If there is anything meant to bless me, position it so I cannot miss it. Lord, guide my emotions when unexpected situations arise. If I receive news that shakes me, stabilize my heart. If I face delays that frustrate me, anchor me in patience. If I encounter people who misunderstand me, guard me from bitterness. Let my emotional responses not be controlled by circumstances, but shaped by your spirit within me. Father, guide my thoughts when I am alone and no one is speaking to me. In those quiet moments, protect my mind from negative cycles, from fear-driven imagination, from thoughts that pull me away from peace. Replace every intrusive thought with truth that strengthens me and brings clarity. Let my inner world be governed by your presence, even in silence. Lord, guide my interactions with others today. Let every conversation carry wisdom. Let every exchange carry peace. Let every word I speak be measured, intentional, and filled with grace. Remove from me any tendency to react harshly, judge quickly, or misunderstand deeply. Instead, give me a heart that listens, understands, and responds with love. Father, guide my hands in everything I work on today. Let nothing I do be wasted or unproductive. Even in small tasks, let there be excellence. Even in routine responsibilities, let there be purpose. Even in ordinary moments, let there be divine alignment. Teach me to work as if I am serving you in every action I take. Lord, guide my steps away from hidden dangers. I may not see every trap, but you see them all. Protect me from situations that could harm my progress, my peace, or my purpose. Redirect me without delay when I am heading towards something that is not aligned with your will. Let your protection be active, not passive, over my entire day. Father, guide my desires today. Purify what I want. Align my ambitions with your purpose. Remove from me desires that lead me away from peace, and replace them with desires that lead me closer to your will. Let my heart want what you want for me, even if it challenges my comfort or expectations. Lord, guide my patience in moments where I feel things are not happening fast enough. Teach me to trust your timing. Teach me to rest in your process. Teach me not to rush what you are still shaping. Let me understand that delay is not denial, and waiting is not wasting time when you are involved. Father, guide my inner strength when I feel weak. When my motivation drops, lift me up internally. When my energy decreases, renew me from within. When my focus weakens, sharpen my mind again. Let me not depend only on external encouragement, but on your sustaining presence inside of me. Lord, guide my perspective when I face challenges today. Let me not interpret obstacles as defeat, but as part of a process you are using to strengthen me. Let me not see difficulty as abandonment, but as formation. Let my perspective remain aligned with faith, not fear. Father, guide my reactions in moments where I am tested. If someone speaks wrongly to me, give me restraint. If something goes wrong unexpectedly, give me peace. If pressure rises around me, give me stability. within me. Let nothing external steal the internal peace you are establishing in me right now. Lord, guide my focus so I do not waste energy on things that have no eternal value. Remove distractions that steal my time, my attention, and my purpose. Help me to prioritize what truly matters in this season of my life. Teach me to invest my energy wisely and intentionally. Father, guide my walk even when I do not feel you moving. Even when I do not feel emotional confirmation, let me still trust your direction. Even when I do not see immediate results, let me still believe you are working. Even when I do not understand the process, let me still obey your leading. Lord, guide my heart away from fear of the unknown. Tomorrow is not in my control, but it is fully in yours. So I release every worry about what is coming next. I release every anxiety about outcomes I cannot predict. I choose to trust that your hand that leads today will also sustain tomorrow. Father, guide my communication when I am under pressure. Let me not speak words that create regret. Let me not respond from frustration or emotion. Let me speak with clarity, wisdom, and calmness that reflects your presence in me. Lord, guide my spirit into deeper trust even as I continue through this day. Teach me to rely less on my understanding and more on your direction. Teach me to move when you say move, and to pause when you say pause, even if I do not fully understand why in the moment. Father, guide my entire life through this day, my thoughts, my actions, my reactions, my decisions, my environment, my relationships, my work, my rest, my emotions, my focus, and my purpose. Keep everything under your divine direction. Father, I continue to remain in this posture of surrender, not moving ahead of you, not trying to control what only you can perfectly direct. I stay here before you, fully aware that every breath I take today is sustained by your grace, and every step I make needs your guidance to remain aligned with purpose. Lord, guide everything I do today, again and again, in every moment, in every decision, in every transition of this day. Guide me when I am in a hurry, Lord. Slow my spirit down when urgency tries to push me into decisions I have not prayed through. Remove the pressure that makes me feel like I must act without your peace. Teach me that moving without your instruction is never truly progress, even if it looks like activity on the outside. Father, guide my attention when I am overwhelmed by many things at once. When responsibilities compete for my focus, bring order into my mind. Let me not be scattered in thought or divided in spirit. Give me the ability to focus on what matters most in each moment, one step at a time, with clarity and peace. Lord, guide my heart when I feel unseen or unnoticed. If discouragement tries to whisper that my efforts are not meaningful, remind me that you see everything. Every small act, every hidden effort, every silent sacrifice is known by you. Let me not measure my worth by human recognition, but by obedience to your direction. Father, guide my spirit when I feel resistance from within, when laziness, doubt, or hesitation rises up. Strengthen my inner man. Replace resistance with willingness. Replace delay with obedience. Replace fear with courage, rooted in your presence. Lord, guide my path when I encounter unexpected changes today. If something does not go according to my plan, help me not to panic or resist. Instead, help me to trust that you are redirecting me towards something better, even if I cannot see it yet. Let flexibility in my spirit become a form of faith in you. Father, guide my inner voice. Let the words I speak to myself be aligned with truth, not fear. Silence, self-criticism, that is not from you. Silence. Condemnation that does not reflect your heart. Replace inner negativity with reminders of your grace, your mercy, and your direction over my life. Lord, guide my relationships today in a deeper way than I can manage on my own. Where there is misunderstanding, bring clarity. Where there is tension, bring peace. Where there is distance, bring healing if it is your will. And where a relationship is not aligned with my purpose, gently but clearly, show me how to move according to your wisdom. Father, guide my decisions when I feel emotionally influenced. Do not let my emotions become louder than your instruction. When I feel excited, keep me grounded. When I feel discouraged, keep me steady. When I feel angry, keep me restrained. Let your voice remain stronger than every emotional wave. Lord, guide my discipline in every area where I struggle to remain consistent. Help me to build habits that honor you. Help me to resist what weakens me and embrace what strengthens me. Let discipline not feel like punishment, but like alignment with your greater purpose for my life. Father, guide my steps into peace, even when the environment around me is chaotic. Let my inner world remain calm, even when external circumstances are unstable. Let me carry a quiet assurance that you are still in control, even when I cannot control anything around me. Lord, guide my decisions about the future, even though I am only living this one day. Let every choice I make today be a seed that aligns with where you are taking me tomorrow. Protect me from decisions that may seem small today, but lead to regret later. Give me foresight through your Spirit. Father, guide my words in every interaction. Let me not speak too quickly or too harshly. Let me not speak out of assumption or misunderstanding. Instead, let my words be seasoned with wisdom, patience, and grace that reflects your nature in me. Lord, guide my spirit when I feel pressure from expectations, whether from people, responsibilities, or my own thoughts. Free me from the burden of trying to please everyone. Anchor me instead in the desire to please you above all else. Let that be my true direction today. Father, guide my thinking when I face things I do not understand. When questions have no immediate answers, help me not to doubt your presence. Teach me to trust, even when clarity is delayed. Let faith carry me through uncertainty without losing peace. Lord, guide my actions so that I do not rush into things that are not prepared for me. If something is not ready, help me wait. If something is ready, help me move. If something is not meant for me, help me release it without struggle. Align my actions with your timing. Father, guide my awareness of your presence throughout this entire day. Not just in moments of prayer, but in everything I do. Let me recognize you in decisions, in conversations, in interruptions, in opportunities, and even in silence. Lord, guide my strength when I feel like giving up on something important. Renew my endurance. Strengthen my commitment. Remind me that you are still working, even when I feel tired. Let me not abandon what you have ordained for me to walk through. Father, guide my inner stability when I face uncertainty. Let my foundation remain firm even when circumstances shift. Let my trust in you remain unshaken even when outcomes are unclear. Father, I continue in your presence, still surrendered, still dependent on your mercy and your guidance. I do not want to step outside of your will, even for a moment. I do not want to act in my own wisdom, nor rely on my own understanding. I need you in every detail, in every movement, in every decision that remains in this day. Lord, guide everything I do today. Guide my ending moments as much as my beginning moments. Guide what I have not yet done and what I still need to complete. If there is anything I have missed, realign me. If there is anything I have misunderstood, correct me. If there is anything I am still holding on to that I should release, give me the strength to let it go in obedience to you. Father, guide my perseverance until the end of this day. Do not let me start well and end poorly. Do not let me begin with focus and end in distraction. Sustain my spirit from morning until night. Keep me consistent in your presence, steady in your peace, and anchored in your will. Lord, guide my final decisions of this day so that I do not end in confusion but in clarity. Let the last steps I take today still be aligned with divine direction. Let even my rest be guided by your peace, so that my mind does not wander in anxiety or fear, but settles in trust and assurance in you. Father, I ask you to seal everything I have prayed today under your authority. Let nothing be wasted. Let nothing be lost. Let nothing fall outside of your purpose for my life. Take everything I have surrendered and establish it according to your perfect will. Lord, guide my life beyond this day. Even as I walk through today, I trust that you are shaping tomorrow. I trust that you are preparing what I cannot yet see. I trust that your hand is not only guiding my present, but also building my future. And now, Father, I rest in this truth. I am not walking alone. I am not making decisions alone. I am not facing life alone. Your hand is upon me. Your wisdom is leading me. Your presence is covering me. Lord, guide everything I do today, and let my life remain forever under your direction. And as we come to the end of this moment of prayer, I want you to carry this truth deep into your spirit. This day is no longer random, and your life is not without direction. You have placed everything into the hands of God, and nothing placed in his hands is ever lost, ever forgotten, or ever abandoned. If you prayed this prayer with sincerity, then you are not leaving this moment the same way you entered it. There is a shift happening in your heart right now, a shift from confusion to clarity, a shift from anxiety to peace, a shift from self-reliance to divine dependence. Now walk into this day with confidence, not confidence in your own strength, but confidence in the God who is guiding your every step. Let every decision you make today be filtered through prayer. Let every conversation be touched by wisdom. Let every opportunity be approached with discernment. And let every step remind you that you are being led by a hand that never fails. If this prayer blessed you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs direction today. Like this video as a declaration that you trust God's guidance. Comment right now, God is guiding my steps today. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss moments like this where your spirit is realigned and strengthened through prayer. Because this is not just content. This is alignment. This is direction. This is spiritual grounding for your daily walk with God. Stay in peace, stay in faith, and stay under his guidance.